And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they... Joe Schroeder will stand in. Comes set. Now the pitch. On its tailor-made to short. 6-4 on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors. And we're on top here. 1-0. Todd Scruggs will step in now. He's set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. One there. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We've played 2 full. The International Stars lead this one 1-0. Bubba Blanks will be the batter.
Bubba Blanks.
First offering on the way. Sliced down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Joe Schroeder will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Pause, now the pitch. Oh, lots of real estate on the right side of the infield here as he steers this one into right, a base hit. And some trouble now in right field. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Donnie Stevenson will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And that will not get the run home. Mortero camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Orlando Calderon will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Here comes a 2-2. Fastball hit on the ground to short. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base. This inning, sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. Adrian Cairo will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 3, Adrian
Bubba Blanks will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Pitch on the way. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Center fielder number 8.
Benito Garlobo will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
First baseman number 8.
Bubba Blanks will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed it.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball. With the 23rd pick in the 5th round, the San Francisco Giants select Bubba Blanks, a shortstop from the West region.
All right, we're making our way through the middle rounds of the first-year player draft now. What do you guys have to say about this most recent selection?
Well, at this point, it's really hard to tell how any of these mid-round picks will turn out. I'm sure some of them will exceed expectations and become productive big leaguers, but most of the time, these guys are likely to be what we call career minor leaguers. Most organizations are looking to fill in the holes and add depth with these mid-round picks, but every once in a while, they can get lucky and catch lightning in a bottle.
Now taking the field, please welcome your...
Bubba Blanks will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Bubba Blanks.
Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
It's kind of a cold night, so that grass might be a little dewy, and that ball might have just slipped right out of his hand.
Here's a look over to first. The tag, and he is cooked at first. Scott Lasky will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Comes set, now the pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle, the second for one, and he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play. Bubba Blanks will dig in. He reached on an error his first time.
Shortstop, Bubba
Pitch on the way. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner towards second. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Bubba Blanks will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. The pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the third hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Now the first pitch. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Owen is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give him fits out there. Bubba Blanks will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
And there's out number 2. Andrew Lambo will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. The 1-2. On the ground is short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no runner. Is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
On 7 hits.
Bubba Blanks will stand in. Off to a real hot start at the plate as he comes into this one sporting a .400 batting average. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around first, digging for two now. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Right center field. This is a fastball, and he just slashes this thing the other way into the gap. No real chance for the outfielders to cut that one off, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Malcolm Lasky will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Now the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Pickoff move to second, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Hey, come on, guys. You gotta hold him right here. Let's go.
Comes set, now the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Number 56 will stand in for the first time here.
Number 56.
Hey, no outs. No outs now.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one.
Yeah, let's go right here.
In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. A throw behind the runner at second. A dive, but he's back. Here's the 1-0. 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Hitters count 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. Now it's spinning a throw back to second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here comes a 2-2. Holds it 2-2. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
And now meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And the runner is in from second. And he'll make it as well. And they will hit the board first here. It's now 2-0.
So much for shortening up and putting the ball in play. This is a big swing right here with two strikes, and he's going to get rewarded for it as he drives in a couple of runs here on the double.
Bubba Blanks will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time.
Bubba Blanks.
Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The men on third with two down.
Hey, come on, guys. Hey, come on, baby. See it.
And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Pause, now the pitch. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Owens is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. 3 innings. Andrew Lambo will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Hey, field plays at 1 here.
Here's the pitch. Slowly hit to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Bubba Blanks will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First offering on the way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Smart to keep an eye on. The 1-2. And he struck him out. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Kurt Graham will dig in. A home run his last time. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Ronald Alvarez will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Bubba Blanks will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And again a throw, and they got him. Kurt Graham will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And he'll throw against his body to first. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
And up by 2 here in the 9th, he needed to make sure he could keep that leadoff man off base so they don't get the tying run to the plate. That's a huge first out.
And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. But what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen? So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bubba Blanks swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
He's ready, now the pitch. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
All right, let's go now. Let's go.
Into the box, Johnny Davison. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him, so you've got to suck it up.
Here's the 1-0. Gets this one down.
All right, you're here.
And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
Oh, with two guys on already. They couldn't afford to make this any worse, but they managed to do it here by somehow turning a clear sacrifice attempt into a bunt single. That could really come back to hurt.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. He's set, now to pitch. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. They get the force at the plate. Turn throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. Thomas Spillane will be the batter here, and with the bases loaded, they can afford to play double play depth up the middle. Now the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Ooh, what a time to call on that.
The 1-2. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. And he will come in to score. It's a sacrifice fly, and it delivers the go-ahead run as they've now taken the lead here in the late inning.
Hey, that's the right approach at the plate. He knows all he has to do is hit one deep enough to get that go-ahead run in. That's exactly what he gives them. It's all about knowing your job and not trying to do more than you have to.
And a very good performance offensively for this bunch, but out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rockcats win it 18-14. Good night, everybody.
taking the field, please welcome your...
And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Chu will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. The 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And he's set down, one away. And before we go much further, let's pull up the scouting report for this 25-year-old so we can see what to expect. Russell Feldman will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Bay Sox lead this thing 1-0. Bubba Blanks will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And look out as his bat shatters on impact. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
And this is pretty much what you call getting into a guy's kitchen. You can see pieces of the bat go everywhere, and he winds up with this little humpback liner for an out. As an infielder, you just got to make sure that the thing you're catching is made out of cowhide with stitches on it, and not out of maple, or you might be wearing the stitches.
Jamie Emery will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Richie Valenzuela will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Comes set, now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. And the runner will score from first. Brian Stefani will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. He's ready now, the pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Mark Plummer will dig in. He drove in a run with the sacrifice fly his first time. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. One there in the dirt. And oh, he can't quite dig it out.
And with one away, they were hoping to get the double play up the middle to get him out of this. But they wind up only getting 1 on the play as that run comes home to score on the fielder's choice.
Here comes a 1-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Mark Plummer will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. Pause, now the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Bubba Blanks will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. First offering on the way. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Now here it comes. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit. Pablo Colon will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. Ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Rafael Navarro will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Out in front as he grounds this one to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Right shortstop.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. Now the pitch.
Here we go, boys.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Bubba Blanks will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
The 1-0 pitch. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. Lowell will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance.
Now taking the field. Please welcome.
And then briefly, let's take a look at the 2 starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Jamie Emery digs in at the plate. Here comes a 2-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Bubba Blanks will start things off in the bottom of the second. Now the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Here's the pitch.
Hey, let's go right here.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Well, and that's exactly what you want to do right there. Get yourself another ground ball, and that's a good way to start the second as he gets the easy ground out.
Carlos Ortiz will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. The 1-2. Here's a ground ball to first. The second for one. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Boy, and that's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ground ball to first, but then he hustles his way over to the bag to help them wrap up that 3-6-1 double play.
Bubba Blanks will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Richie Valenzuela will get another shot to do some damage. He had the 3-run homer his first time around. Ready now on 1-1. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Step on the back for 1. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
He kind of got stuck in an in-between position right here. I don't think he quite knew whether to flip it or step on the bag and take it himself. So he does get the sure out, but no shot at the double play.
Pause, now the pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Bubba Blanks will dig in now. The 6th man to bat in the inning with still nobody out.
And it's been sort of a domino effect here in this half inning. Nobody wants to be the first guy to make it out, and so far, nobody has.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Hey, get him with your best pitch right here.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Oh, this ball's laced, and it's going to get down into the right center field gap. Around third and being waved on home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he will score as well, and that'll cut the lead down to 6.
Well, he's been able to get that pitch by him earlier in the game. Not this time. He's all over it here, and he's going to bring home a couple on the 2-run double.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now it's spinning a throw back to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
No outs. No outs now.
Stepping in now, Ehire Adrianza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Boy, and after a relatively strong 4 innings, the waters have been a little choppier for him here in the 5th.
Might be time to send out that SOS.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here's another 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Seems like whatever was working early on suddenly is not working now.
It's almost like he's imploding right before our eyes.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Well, the way his defense has played behind him so far, he's got to be thinking, I got to do this all on my own out here, and it worked for him that time. He gets the K.
A very big lead from second. Now the pitch. This is low. The throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Some base stealers will tell you that third base is the easiest to steal because you can get a bigger lead. Other guys won't go near it. They don't want to try stealing third. They just don't like it. That was a slide step. He tried to steal, and he was safe. That was awesome.
Hey, let the kid up there, kid, huh? Hey, look him back, go 1.
The 1-0 pitch. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
And whatever you do, you can't let that previous call eat at you. You got to come back with your best pitch here on 3-1.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Malcolm Lasky will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
And now, with him really starting to labor out there, I think he just wants to get out of this fifth inning.
And even if he does, that might be the last we see of him.
Comes in with a changeup, and it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks like he's unraveling out there. These pitches aren't even close.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
And that's over. 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid.
Now the 3-1 home. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, quite a turn of events here. He goes from in the driver's seat, 3-0, to falling victim to the strikeout. And in hindsight, you go back to that 3-0 pitch, and I got to believe he wishes he was swinging.
Into the as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, it seems like the first 4 innings he was great. Now he looks like a different guy out there.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
Here's the 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1.
This is where you got to use that count to your advantage. You can eliminate half the strike zone and say, look, I'm only...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Johnny Davison will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
All right, let's go now. Let's go.
First pitch coming. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Yeah, and you don't have to look much further than that location right there to see why he's been struggling. That pitch is right down the middle to start this at-bat.
Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun-shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble. When calls don't go your way, it could be trouble.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
His last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, it's been a different story. Watching video of the last game is really paying off.
Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Boy, this merry-go-round of an inning just continues. I wasn't sure how it could get much worse, but when guys start walking in runs, that'll drive a manager crazy.
Dalton Hatch is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. First offering on the way. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Lonnie Jacobson will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Bubba Blanks will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the first pitch. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Very good performance offensively for this bunch, but out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this.